Last night we got our first official look at Jared Leto's version of the Joker via David Ayer's Twitter account. The reaction online has been pretty mixed but mostly negative. Now let's break it down just a little bit. Starting up top, he has green hair, which of course the Joker has to have. He's always had green hair. Now going down below that, he has the eyes of a lunatic, which of course the Joker should always have. He has one purple glove, which screams Michael Jackson, so he's now the Crown Prince of Pop as well as the Crown Prince of Crime, which I guess is fitting for somebody of Jared Leto who is actually a rock star in real life. And now we go down below his eyes to the false teeth. Most people have brought this up as a line in a negative way. They do not like it. However, I do not mind it as I feel that his real teeth were knocked out by Batman at some point in the past, as we have heard that the Batman has been around for a long time, and assumably the Joker and him have crossed paths somewhere, and it has not gone well for the Joker, and his teeth are now missing. So he's got new ones, as he's not going to just walk around with false teeth. He may not be that much of a lunatic. And now that brings us to his tattoos, which this Joker has many tattoos. We've never seen a Joker with any tattoos that I know of. Now, Heath Ledger's Joker could have had tattoos, as we only saw him with long sleeve shirts in The Dark Knight, but there's no reason to assume that he did have tattoos. However, this Joker has several. Let's start with the tattoo on his right arm of a smile. I believe this tattoo is meant in a similar way of the mustache tattoo that people have on their finger, and at some point he will do this in the movie, or possibly not even in the Suicide Squad. Maybe some point in the solo Batman movie. I don't know, but that's just a fan theory that I have. Now let's go to the tattoo on his chest. The first on his right side is a very generic tattoo of a skull, and it looks like in a jester's hat. I do not like this tattoo. Like I said, I think it's very generic. Opposite that, you have cards first. This tattoo looks very generic, but I do like it. Below that is a tattoo I find very interesting with a bunch of ha-has. I almost wonder if each ha is for a murder, but then that would be too similar to Zaz. Would the filmmakers take that role, take that point? I don't know, but there's so many haws there that I have to wonder. The haws even seemingly extend to his arm, but I don't know because it doesn't seem to look like he's run out of room on his chest. So maybe he's just decided to put some on his arm as well. There's really no way to know at this point. And he also has a tattoo on his stomach, but you cannot make it out at all. Now, on the right side of his chest, it looks like we have an S and possibly a Y, but it is hard to make out as well. It doesn't look like he has any paint on at all. At least to me, I could be wrong. It looks like he's just very pale. But that's all. Some people was wondering a little bit what his expression is. I just believe his expression is because the picture was released on the so-called birthday of the Joker. That is just the idea of perhaps all the supervillains had some sort of surprise party. He comes in and, oh, a surprise party for Mr. J, that sort of thing. But just it's really just a fun picture put out by David Ayer and Jared Leto to let everybody know what the Joker is going to look like, because they have kept us updated in the costume process, it seems. But just let me know what you guys think of this Joker, and what you think of the upcoming DC universe. I'll see y'all.